Here we are for another video. F1 2020, it's classic crashes. And this is the first one. This was an interesting one. I don't know why this happened, but it happened. You're going to see what happened in a second. Probably wondering, why did that car go airborne? Well, look at this Williams right here behind the Benetton. Suddenly they pile up, and then... I don't... What? How? How do you do that? How? Like... Okay, next one. We're the king. The world famous king. Up into the wall hard. Up on my side and upside down. Now that guy would have KO'd that guy. And then into the wall. And here comes the rest of the field. Boom. Hard hit. Wanted to do a slow-mo of it though. So I go back. Here's an epic slow-mo. Nice. Let's move on. We've got the next one. This is an interesting one. Look at that car fly over that. You might wonder, why did that car fly? Well, you might have seen in the title of the video, feed wheels. That means that the wheels pretty much help flip over cars. Look at this. There's that wheel. We approach it and over it goes. And over the other car. Back on all fours. And you can keep going. That's why I don't want to touch any wheels in this one. There's the other card, wrecked hard. And here he comes. Boom. Dang. Gonna have some more onboards here as well as the rear camera of this car right here. Here it is. This rear camera gets killed. Boom! Right through it. The roll bar really saving that driver. Otherwise, it would have been pretty bad, the ending. But there we're looking right at the car. Isn't that perfect? Now we're looking inside the car right here. There's not much to see, but oh well. And that's that crash. Unbelievable. Indeed. Oh well. Next crash. Put him into the wall. He flies up and over. Gets hit again. And an absolutely pandemonious pileup ensues. What a huge crash. Next crash. Up into the wall. Upside down. Up on your side. And here come more. Here come more. Oh boy. Here's an onboard. Man, what a ride. Oh. And that is another crash, but look at what happens here now. The wheel flies into the camera. Literally, this is what I saw. So that was pretty interesting. Then we've got him upside down here. On top of another car. Very interesting crash. Look at this. Here they come. Boom. Up, up, up. Almost half the field is airborne in that one. My goodness. And this one. Pretty sure this is the one I mean. This one is interesting. This one is not interesting. But soon. I think this one. Let's see. The wall. Here comes the pack. And over he goes. Up, rolls over. That has to be one of the most realistic flips I have seen in this game. Look at that. And the end of it. Just a normal rollover. Does a slow rollover. And then upside down. Nothing interesting. This one's interesting, as you can see. Up on top and over. Upside down there as well. And back into the path of more destruction happens. And One more goes flying over a wheel. Now this guy loses it all by himself, and then causes, because of that, absolute carnage behind him. This one car goes up on top of a wheel and goes flipping over. Now we have a random crash at Vietnam. I don't know why. Just, why not? And then this guy piles in for no reason. That was me. Anyways, Silverstone. This has to be one of the most amazing tracks to do these crashes at, and it is. I haven't tried the rest of the track yet, but you'll see these epic pileups. Look at this. That was a pretty realistic one. Not gonna lie. And this one. This one is just boom into the bridge. I don't know how. I don't know why. But hey, what do I know? Just unbelievable what you can do, isn't it? Here we go, here we have a replay, and into the bridge. And there, this replay is going to be very interesting, this next one. When I saw this, look at this. And then suddenly that guy escapes death. Look at that, underneath. Now here we have this one. This one was interesting. Look at that car fly through the air, almost at the top of the bridge. That's how crazy it gets in classic crashes. Still gonna get crazier in the next parts. This is just the first 3 tracks. I did this at like maybe 5, 6 tracks, 7, 8. There's that crash. Here we have the front straight, the blue Benetton. Oh my god. That's why I screamed. Huge crash. Now we're at Russia. We don't have many crashes at Russia, but this is the first one, and that was the first attempt. So 7 seconds in, already a huge crash. And then we had this one. Big pile up, one car upside down. One car spun in the background for some reason. And then we have the death turn. Look at that car. It became an airplane, or aeroplane, whatever it's called, the things you make out of paper. And then we have this crash. It's absolute carnage. It's literally F1 carnage at Classic Edition. Here we go again. And thankfully not hit, but this guy will surely hit. Huge hit. Now we're at Abu Dhabi. This is the last track for the day. And then we have this big crash there. That guardrail, very bad. As you can see right there. Oh, dragged into the wall. Now this is the first big airborne crash there. Then we go over to the first flip. Half flip. Then we go over to the real first flip. Then we have this interesting crash right here. And then we're on the back straightaway. Look at that. Up and over. Back over. And absolute airborne airplane crash. Then we have this one. Nothing seems wrong yet. But then, boom, and Newman. Absolutely into the air. And then this one. Also very interesting. Look at that car up on top of multiple. Look at that pile up, because no one knows what brakes are. And then this one. Bang! Absolutely killed. This one also pretty interesting. Boom! Over I go. Then we have a random crash. You can see the McLaren get airborne there, but okay, let's move on. We've got a little argy-bargy, then it goes wrong, then back across the track and get that guy airborne into the most realistic crash I've seen in this game. Look at that. That is realistic. He hit me and went flying, and there's me upside down, which this one was pretty confusing. In the real time when I played it, normally, the left rear wheel, was shown as flying off the car and it came back down. Or it was the right wheel, of course. And then it suddenly came back, flying down, but in the replay, it stayed normal. Interesting, isn't it? Then we've got this crash. Look at this guy. He has two wheels on front of him, and boom! Up on his side. He can be thankful that he escaped that, but he probably hit the wall after that. Last two crashes. Bang into the wall there. Look out. Hard crash there. And, man. Look at all those people crashing into everything. And the last crash of the day is one more flip. Bang over the wheel. So,